Red Cup Talk with Brian Adams. Let's get into it. No, we're not getting into it. Just hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can be up to date with content as I drop it. Let's continue to grow this channel together. No, you won't be naming no buildings after me to go down the ladder, baby. No, you won't be naming no buildings after me. My name won't be mistaken. Surely this world has changed since I've been captured. This world has changed since I've been conscious. Now we gotta make it, yeah. Oh, I don't even know the words, but when I be feeling it, I be feeling it. How about that? Shout out to Erykah Badu. Badu, Badu, I want somebody to walk up behind me and kiss me on my neck and breathe on my neck. Say, it's been such a long time, I forgot that I was fine. Kiss me on my neck, kiss me on my neck. Say, if you want to feel me, better be divine. Bring me water, water for my mind. Give me flowers, sweet love in the air. Don't abuse me, 'cause these herbs are rare. If you want to feel... No, I don't even know the words. I'm gonna go ahead. Go ahead, Erykah Badu. You got it. It's an Erykah Badu type of day I'm feeling. How about that? We're gonna play some Erykah Badu today. Shout out to Erykah Badu. If you didn't catch her, she did a performance and she tore it up at the Essence Festival. Headline said that she saved the Essence Festival. I wonder why people don't be traveling down to the Essence Festival as much no more. The headlines are really good. I've been to Essence Festival, I think, 3 times? I remember the first time I went, it was when it was Mary J. Blige. It was a while back. It was Mary J. Blige, and Brian McKnight was supposed to perform, but he couldn't perform because I think it was his first wife, and he was a domestic issue, so he couldn't perform that night at the Essence Festival. I remember that. I can't even say allegedly because I was there, and I remember the announcement they made. But and that didn't make the news. Nobody knew about, really. I never heard it. At least I never heard about it. The allegations with a dispute between Brian McKnight and his first wife, I think it was. Because like I said, this was back when Angie Stone, rest in peace to Angie Stone, but this was back when Angie Stone and D'Angelo was together. And Angie Stone had that baby, the little boy. I think it's Mike, the one she had with D'Angelo. She had the baby, and it was that little boy was like really in her arms, like really fresh out the pot. I thought the baby was so young he shouldn't have been there because, you know, he was really young. But she had him there, and like I said, D'Angelo performed, and he gave a good performance too. That was the one and only time I ever seen D'Angelo perform at Essence Festival. I can't remember what year it was. I think it was like 2007 that year was, or 7 or 8. But nonetheless, it was a great performance. The whole show was good. Mary J. Blige, everybody did a good job. I've seen Mary J. Blige perform more than once too. But she's always gives us a good show. She's a dancer. She's a performer. She sings different ranges. I've never seen Jill Scott. They said Jill Scott was there this year. She did a good job. You know, Essence Festival is always the first. I think it's the first weekend in July. So if you haven't gone, man, if you ever get an opportunity to go, because it's really a good. Not just the performances are great, but the environment, the culture, being around the culture, being around the African American culture, and seeing our people come together in natural harmony and just be, you know, in good auto, not out there arguing and trying to rob each other and belittling each other and stuff like that. It's really a good vibe. So if you ever get an opportunity, like I said, go. Because I heard that this year that they weren't really, the crowd wasn't as big. It was kind of a little skimpy. So which is the first I've ever heard of, because over the years I've always heard of people saying Essence Festival was great. I never really heard anything bad this year either, but I'm just saying I was reading some of the headlines and they were saying that it wasn't really popping off this year as much. So, like I said, yeah, represent, because these are some of the less, they're trying to take everything away. So, I mean, some of these African American culture events that go in our culture, we got to keep this shit going. So, you know, go down there and support. Even if you don't go, send a donation or something. You know, support them, support the organizations that's surrounding the Essence Festival, the Essence Festival in July. So yeah, but moving right along, I just wanted to pinpoint on that and bring that to your guys' attention, that this is what I'm hearing about the Essence Festival, and I don't want them to actually stop doing it, because like I said, I've been there, I've experienced it, the culture and the environment, and it's really, really, really nice, you know. So, like I said, take a trip down there 1 year. If you go 1 year, I'm sure you're gonna go again. That's how it was for me, and somebody told me that. So I went 1 year and I had to go again, because I've been there 3 times. So, yeah, check it out. And if you remember this video, come back and let me know in the comments next year, or you know, whenever, because I will be around. All right, moving right along. So, Cardi B, Cardi B and Steffon Diggs. You know what I think this is? I think this is a joke on their part. Because if you know, I haven't seen no video footage. Cardi B is one that she's always online. She's always trying to defend her brand, her character, everything about her kids, everything. She's always defending him. Even her ex, she's always defending him, or you know, she's very passionate about those topics. So I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her out defending Steffon. I haven't seen Steffon saying anything about this. I haven't seen none of the Steffon people saying anything about this. I think this might have been something to get the crowd going, because she just dropped the album. I mean, not the album, but the single. The album comes out in September. Am I the drama? So when it comes out, get that thing, because I'm going to get it. But back to the subject at hand, I think that this is what they're saying, Cardi B, BBL stinks, or has a odor. I've heard this before, and I don't believe that this is true. Like I said, I think this is all a hoax from on their end, on their part, because we just seen pictures of them. He rented out a whole castle. Who rents out a damn castle? We on Airbnb level. They rent castles and shit out. I didn't know you can rent a castle out. I want to rent a castle. I want somebody to rent me a castle. I don't want to rent it myself, because I ain't spending no money on a castle. Could you imagine that? Can you use the running water in a castle? A castle? Somebody rent you a whole castle. I mean, I thought it was kind of soon, for real. That's marriage material. That's something you do when you're married. But I mean, hey, when you got the money, do what you do. It's, you know, it's your money too. So do what you want to do with it. But a castle, and then not even the following week, it's like a few days later, you hearing they done broke up. Well, we know how the public and the media. Oh shit! You know how the public and the media could get it. They know how we react on seeing people stop following each other. So that's nothing but just a click. All Cardi or Steffon got to say is to the assistant, hey, go on my Instagrams and unfollow so and so. We can follow him back next week or next month, but right now unfollow him. Let's get the rumor started. Let's get stuff going. And who knows who put that clip out about him saying that Cardi B BBL stinks. I don't know where it came from. Like I said, I don't believe that that's true. Even if Steffon Diggs was a petty Betty like that, I still don't think that he would. What purpose is it doing for him? Now, I could even dig deep. I know one would say, B, come on, you're digging. But I could even go deeper and say maybe Offset made it, put some money on it for him to spread this narrative and say, hey. But like I said, I don't even think that he would be that petty. Offset, I mean, I don't think he would do that. And I don't think that Steffon Diggs, I just don't believe this rumor. I don't believe that it's real. So if it is some comments out there, or clips, or footage, or anything like that, send them my way. Tell me if I'm wrong in my comments below. I mean, but like I said, as of right now, I think they're still going on. They're still going strong behind the scenes. They're just using this as not as a ploy, but as a something to get the media talking, get the buzz going, as a buzz starter, get the buzz going. Even though Cardi didn't need to do this, I feel like she really didn't. I mean, you see the numbers on iTunes. She's like #1, and she's been #1 for a while with that single. So I don't feel like she needed to do any of this stuff. Maybe somebody on her team may have said to do this or, suggested this. But like I said, this is a rumor, and I don't believe this rumor. So that's where all I'm going with it. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I'm out of here. Peace. Don't y'all believe everything y'all hear now. If you have any special announcements coming up, special occasions like birthdays, anniversaries, any special occasions, or you just want to drop me a line and say how your day's going, send me an email. You can do so. I will leave my email in the description below, but I also want to give it to you verbally. It's smalltalkwithbadams@gmail.com. That's all one word, smalltalkwithbadams@gmail.com. Send me an email, and I'll incorporate it into my next video. Come on, Adams family. Let's continue to grow this channel together.